Well. It's another beautiful day.
Another day,
Beautiful, awesome, fantabulous day. And this is your man, PS, with the man, SB. And together, we call ourselves Ride with PS and SB. My man, how you doing?
I'm blessed.
Yeah, I know you're always blessed. Nice one. Good to know that you're always blessed. The rains are here.
The rain is here.
You know,
serious note.
This morning someone said, "Oh, I'm doing okay, even though the weather is horrible. You mean the rains?" so I asked him, "What makes the rains horrible?" He couldn't give an answer. She couldn't give an answer, right? So I asked her, "What are some of the wonderful things that we get from the rain?" She said, "Oh, it makes the plants grow beautifully." Yeah, okay. Any more? I said, I can't think of any. How about the food that you eat? Right? Sometimes we look at things on the surface and we don't look at things deeply. So we label things. Right? If the rains were not there, you know what would happen?
Okay, we see in some countries in Africa now. You know, I heard was it yesterday? I think where we're hearing that in some country like Zambia, you know, it's been 6 months
without
raining. It's a disaster, complete disaster.
Just imagine, yeah. So sometimes we I don't know if we become so inward and selfish, you know, in our thoughts or what have you. So we can't see the bigger picture of what is happening in life. Anyway, that was just by the way. And today we're here to talk on something very simple. You know, many African countries are complaining of hardships, you know, corruption when it comes to leadership, among other things. And many countries are also, it's like they are crying for someone to come and save them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
So perhaps from your country, they are waiting for you to come there and save them from what is going on, right? Well, the bottom line is, when it comes to some of the problems that are going on in Africa, some people are there waiting that someone else will be coming from somewhere
to save them.
Right?
That's correct. You see, this is the problem with majority of African countries is we've gone into this stage where we always think that somebody else will come and save us, and we are not actually now thinking of or doing anything to help ourselves. Because of that, this reliance on somebody else will come. But that person, where is he going to come from? That's now where the question lies.
That's right. So people are waiting for someone external of them to come and save them. So I was thinking about this thing as to people waiting for a savior, and it dawned on me that, hey, you are your own savior. Yes, you have to save yourself.
You have to save yourself.
Whichever way. Even if someone external of you will give you the support, the initial quest of wanting to be saved must begin with you.
It is within yourself first.
Yes. And I tell you, if you don't save yourself, let's say this car, right, for some reasons our battery runs out, right, and someone, you know, supports us to double up, you know, the jump leads, to start the engine, to start the car for us, right? We may move the car, however, charge the battery, the moment we turn off the engine, we can start again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So someone may help you to kickstart something, but the chunk of the work is based on you.
But you yourself. You only.
You only.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, you will go back to where you began.
Yeah.
You will go back there. So in real terms, there's no need to wait for anybody. You have to save yourself. Now this is where it gets very, very interesting. You see, in politics or in democracy, the leaders don't drop from the sky, do they?
No.
We choose them.
Choose them.
So the initial stage of you saving yourself is you critically assessing whoever you are voting for. But in our part of the world, some people, they may take something very small and then they will just look on that and vote for someone. Some people can buy the vote of someone for even less than £5 in our part of the world.
Yeah.
Forgetting that you let a person take your vote for say £5, and for 4 years that the person is going to be in office, whatever that he will be doing,
you will be suffering from it.
You will be suffering from it.
Yes.
Rather to accept that it is either the Labour or the Conservative. Or the Republicans. But
I think if I can count them with 3 fingers, you're failing and put them on one side and react with knowledge and act with knowledge and the things that you see. You understand? So if we are not sharing the same goal, we are not sharing that thing. That's just basic. It's the basic thing that I call it. The basic of life. Then how are we going to be friends? Because majority of the people now react with feelings.
That's right.
You understand? Even when it comes to voting, they use feelings. They are not using knowledge. Seeks knowledge, that seeks understanding of, okay, what I'm doing here, why is he going to, where is he taking me, what am I going to benefit from, and how is he going to end if it goes wrong.
That's right. I love the way you're looking at it. So it's like you are with someone and you are not vibrating at similar frequencies.
That's correct.
It's very, very challenging to have such an individual as a friend anyway. And
So,
you know, friendship is more to do with you using each other's good to make. So as you indicated, people cannot take, they can't use their emotions in ways to promote life. It's like they use their emotions just to destroy. We can't do away with our emotions. Our emotions are part of us. So
Yes.
we need to use it, but we need to use it as life intends them to be used.
But sometimes you have to put it in one side and make decisions, according to what knowledge. Do your research, trying to find out, okay, this person that I'm voting for, what is attributes? What is he going to bring in? The things that he's bringing in, is it going to be beneficial?
That's right.
For all of us, or he has nothing to offer? You understand? All those things are available at time, but we refuse to look at it. So we use our emotion. What I mean by using the emotion is majority of the people now in our countries in Africa, they will vote somebody because Samuel is a good guy. He's coming from the same region as me. So we are from the same region. So I'm going to vote for him. He has never studied politics. He has never went to even school. He has never went. But it doesn't matter. He's a nice guy. I know him. Yeah, he's very good. And he's coming from my region. So at the end of the day, that's enough for me.
Hey, Brad, I hope you're not telling the viewers that when I go into politics, they shouldn't vote for me.
No, I'm not saying that.
You're making a very beautiful point there, right? You see, and we take it down very beautifully. Look, as a nation, we can take ourselves as one body. A body with parts, a body with organs, right? And in these organs, there are, other units within the organ as well, right? Okay. When we decide that we want to choose someone who will lead us, imagine we are choosing from a small group of people within the whole group. And imagine we are choosing from the whole group. Which one will give us bigger possibilities?
Yeah.
The one we are choosing from the whole group. But many people will use other identities other than the whole. As you said, we belong to the same tribe.
Yes.
We belong to the same church. We went to the same school.
Yeah.
People will use that as the reference and stand on it and do. We have limited possibilities. So within that small group, that person that we may be looking forward to be able to manage our finances may not be there. But when we look at the bigger group, there's a possibility of we finding him there. But we have restricted ourselves to that small thing. So then again, no one is coming to save you. Yes. You have to begin to think from the perspective of the whole, so that when you are seeking for someone to lead you, you wouldn't restrict yourself to your political party, to your region, to your tribe, to your church, but you rather look at the whole. You look at the wholeness, the element of the whole in everyone. You measure them as to what they are capable of and not where they come from.
That's correct. That's how you should be.
In that way, you are saving yourself, you know so?
Yes. That's how it should be. You see, this goes to, I started to realize that, you see, human beings tend not to think very far, especially in Africa. They tend to think just in front of their eyes. They tend not to think very far. This reminds me of, if I can quote something in the Bible. Now, in the Bible, when it was time for them to decide, there was a time where Jesus was arrested. They asked them, shall we free Jesus or shall we free Barabbas? They choose to free Barabbas. Now, the same people that are choosing to free Barabbas, when Barabbas started to act like Barabbas does, they are not happy now.
Why should they be happy?
They are not happy now. No, you should be happy because
they made their choice.
You have made your choice. You have chosen who you wanted to choose. So you should be happy with the person that you have chosen. So it's the same thing when it comes to president, election, and so forth. It's the same thing. They choose somebody just for the sake of the feeling of the moment. The feeling of the moment. Oh, today I'm feeling like this guy.
Because perhaps he has bought them some lunch.
Perhaps he has bought lunch. He has given us free drink today. Alcohol is there, it's free. That's how he has done for us. So for that reason, we are going to vote for him. Then tomorrow come now. When he starts reacting, showing his true faces, you don't like it. When now he's bringing laws that are against drinking and so forth, now you realize, but this man, he has given us free drink the other day. Now he's bringing law against drink. So
Yes, it's quite interesting, isn't it? Yes, I love the. I think I'll look for it in the Bible. There's a principle behind that.
Yes.
And the principle is, whatever you choose, you face the consequences.
You face the consequences.
I saw this video. Someone was trying to say consequences. It says you face the consequences. Yes.
You face consequences.
Yes.
You face consequences.
Yes. So whatever choice that you make, remember,
you have to be able to accept the consequences. Yeah.
So if you use your tribe, your party, as a reference point in choosing just your leader, instead of you looking at, you see, sometimes we forget that both feathers of the bird belongs to the same bird.
The same bird, yes.
You see, this is all about the programming. We have been programmed that two political parties are fighting against each other.
They're not fighting.
Why? My brother?
They're not fighting.
Why the programming? So if I am in party A,
yes. I often, you see, I said one day I was talking to a guy, and he said to me the same thing. Oh no, me, I like Labour better than Conservative. This and this and this. And I said to him, my friend, you see, if you have a bottle of water, majority of the time, is the same content that's inside. Why? Is because this is what I said. I'm on the side of knowledge each time. Me, where knowledge is, because I don't take side in anything. You see,
you are open.
I'm always in the side of knowledge.
Open to knowledge.
Yeah, where knowledge is where I am. That's my side. Is where knowledge is. Where I can see clear that this is the side of knowledge. That's where I am. So you got to first of all seek knowledge, understand how politics work. You have to understand that even those people that you are voting for, whatever is left and right, they have a Bible in which they have to obey to. There is a constitution in the country, whatever you are left or right, that you have to follow. There is an agenda that's already been established that you have to follow. But people don't understand that.
That's right.
Whoever you vote today, for instance, here in the UK where we are, every Wednesday, he has to go and account to the Queen or the King.
The King, yeah, it's not the King.
Whether he is Conservative, whether he is Labour, whether he is the Liberal Democrat, whatever you call it, they follow the same agenda that's given to them to follow. So this conditioning, this open conditioning, you know, is horrible for the people that actually has no knowledge.
Yeah, that people are suffering it within it.
That's what the Bible said. Because you see, in all honesty, if you look at it in another way, knowledge has been given to all of us. Brain has been given to all of us. We're all born with a brain. But it's how do you choose to use it?
Yes.
It's how you choose to use it.
That's right.
Because some of us choose to, some people just refuse to use it at all. They refuse. It's one area in their life where they don't touch. It's
within them, but they haven't started using it.
They haven't started using it.
It's like you have money in the bank, but you are always broke.
You are afraid to touch it. You are always broke.
You are always broke. You know, it happens to many of us. You know, the resources that we have, and then we haven't even begun to use it. Right. So yes, in as much as you may be wanting an external force to come and save you, whatever the case may be, the real salvation begins with you, and it is highly dependent on you. So as I used the case of our car, our battery just giving up, someone may help us to get a jump start to the battery, to the car, and then we can move. But the real job is for us to work on the battery or to work on the alternator. That is the salvation that we need. And it is not someone who is driving their own car that will give you his battery.
There's no way. I've never seen that. He will give me his battery.
Maybe he's a good Samaritan. He will give you his battery and you take yours and then
and then you'll be stranded.
yeah. So work on yourself. Take away all the things that reduce the possibilities of solutions to the things that we are facing as a continent. You see, there are so many things that reduce the possibilities that we have to solutions. One of them is what you said. We just restricting ourselves to our tribe, our parties, and what have you.
Yeah.
Instead of we looking ourselves from the perspective of the whole. If you are a Congolese, yes. If this person is a Congolese, and when I do the assessment, when I do my research on him, I come to understand that this person has something within him that can make Congo a better place. Irrespective of their tribe,
yes.
Irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their height, irrespective of their color. What matters most is they are what? They are from Congo.
They're capable of doing
this.
They're capable of doing what they say they will do and changing the place and benefiting everyone. Not just benefiting your own tribe or benefiting your own family or benefiting whatever a minority of people in the circle think that you'll be good for them. No. Me, I've always been into, that's what I said, I've always been in the side of knowledge. I've always been in the side where I said to people, no, let us vote for somebody that will be able to help. No, somebody, oh no, but I want somebody from my country. I want somebody that's born here, that knows this. No, I want somebody that is from my cultural background, so that he knows us and he can, no. You cannot have somebody that's coming from every cultural background in Africa. How many cultural backgrounds you have in your country? So you cannot have one person that is born from all the cultural background. No. But you have to embrace the one that no matter what culture he has, but he has the knowledge and the ability to change things around.
That's right. Exactly. So it's more to do with we embracing the whole. You see, this is where it gets very interesting. Right? You on your own, you can say that you are not perfect. But when you look at how the wholeness operates, right? In the wholeness, there is complement. So you complement me in one area, and then I complement you in that area. So when we operate from the place of wholeness, there is perfection.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yes.
So you see, your backside cannot clean itself. It needs the hands.
Yeah.
To help you.
That's correct.
So.
What happened? No, it's just.
So the bottom line is, when we operate from the place of wholeness, perfection is established. And the more we run away from operating in wholeness, you know what happens? Imperfections increases. Bro. This is wisdom based on nature.
Yeah.
This is nature's wisdom.
But you see, sometimes what also causes problem in the same countries, what causes problem is also that you have people that they lack knowledge, but for them they are knowledgeable. You are an illiterate, but for you are knowledgeable, that you know everything.
See, you can look at,
because they cannot accept anything coming from outside. What they know, what they pretend to know.
Minded. Yeah, you see, sometimes when we talk about being open-minded, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to accept everything. It means you are able to first listen, you are able to analyze and take what is conducive.
That's correct.
Okay, so when people are close-minded, it means you put yourself to more knowledge. You put yourself to the end of knowledge.
Yes.
And there is no end. There is never going to be an end, because the wave will continuously learn to understand the ocean, but it will never be able to fully understand the ocean. Right?
Yeah, but one wave alone cannot cover the whole ocean.
You see now. However, right, since the ocean is formed of many waves, right? So that is to tell you that if in the midst of addressing an issue, say this person is looking at it from this angle and you are also looking at it from that angle, it doesn't make you enemies.
No.
It's just based on where you all are looking at it from to make a decision. You see, if an elephant, okay, is to be lying down here, okay, and you are standing at the back, okay, they make you close your eyes, and then you are standing at me, I'm also standing at the front, okay, and then they say touch the elephant and describe the elephant. Maybe your hands will go and touch the balls of the elephant, yeah. So you will say, "Ooh, this elephant has got a huge balls."
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will touch the trunk, and I will say, "Ooh, this elephant has got a very tall nose." Right? Based on where I was standing and based where you are standing.
Yes.
We are describing the elephant. It doesn't mean I am wrong or you are right, or you see, we have to come to terms with some of these things so that when we are doing politics in our part of the world, it doesn't make us enemies. That we will be at each other's throat, and then the real thing that we are seeking to what? Find solution to, will be just there.
But the problem being that the main issue now comes into play is majority of our politicians, they are not working for the main aims. The aims are different. Everyone is aiming for his own thing. So that's where now disaster come into play. Because you are not working for a common good.
Keeping it juicy, you know.
You understand? You are not working for a common good. You are working, you have your own agenda, and then the other party has their own agenda. So literally everybody is working for themselves. Because if we're working for a common good, we will find a common ground. You understand?
That's
if
right.
we work for a common good, we will always find a common ground. That will help us now to work with each other. To say, no, actually, if we look at it properly, it's the same thing that we want. So why not team up and go and get it together?
That's it. So in a similar vein, just as you put it, right? If the people who have been programmed that it is only perhaps two parties or one party to lead the nation, now come to the realization that no, we give the power to them so we can equally take away our power and render them useless, and they begin to act accordingly, things will begin to change.
Yeah.
So in the final words to our viewers, tell them no one is coming to save them.
The savior is within you.
It's within you.
The Savior is within you.
I love that. The Savior
is within you.
Is within you. I think you are speaking French. It's well. It's
within you.
Yes. Say it in French.
In French.
The Savior is within you. Say it in French.
Le Sauveur est dans vous.
Yeah. Le Sauveur est dans vous. It means the Savior is in you. So, anytime you start thinking of waiting for another person to come and save you, save yourself. Arm yourself with knowledge. Arm yourself with deeper wisdom. Arm yourself with looking at things from the perspective of the whole.
Put your feeling on one side.
Tell them.
Put your feeling on one side. Forget about feeling. This is not about feelings. It's about what's coming next and what will help many. Or what will hurt many. So now when they put it in your hand, you have to decide. Do you want to help or do you want to hurt others? How do you pursue it? Thank you. How do you pursue it?
That's right. You see? So, the bottom line, you have to help yourself. When it comes to politics in our part of the world, you have to begin to have an independent mind. Many people don't have that independent mind.
That's where the problem comes from.
They become robotic. Once everyone is going this way, yes, we are all going that way. And just to round up, I'll just share a story here. You see, there was this king who decided to throw a party for his people. And he wanted to test them. So he said, in this party, what we are going to do is we will put like a big drum, right? A big container there. And we are doing a cocktail party. So whatever drink that you bring from home, come and put it in the drum, right? So some people decided to play smart. They said, "Oh, Katimo will bring drink, so me I'll bring some water." And then me, if I add my water to it, it's just small water. Nobody will even taste that there is water in there. Not knowing, everybody was thinking likewise. So you came with water, I also came with water. So at the end of the day, when we were drinking of the drum, we realized we were all drinking water. We were all drinking water. Right? So we have to have an independent mind.
Very important.
A mind that is able to think through things and make the best of all decisions. So today we spoke about the fact that people in our part of the world should begin to think deeply through things and save themselves. It is when they are able to think through deep things, they will be able to choose the appropriate individuals from the whole who will be able to lead them into achieving the goals they desire for their nation. And on this note, I will say my name is PS Papa Smiley, and he is.
And I'm SP.
Yeah, man, we catch ourselves.